Have you ever noticed that the harder people chase peace, the more restless they become? The more they try to fix themselves, the more disconnected they often feel. And maybe the strangest part is this. Most people never stop to consider that the very pursuit they believe will free them may quietly be the source of their suffering. Because there's a spiritual truth that completely changes the way you see awakening, happiness, healing, and even your identity itself. And once you truly see it, you begin seeing your entire life differently. Most people live with a hidden assumption they rarely question. The assumption that fulfillment exists somewhere else, somewhere ahead, somewhere later, somewhere beyond this moment. So the mind becomes conditioned to constantly move towards something. I'll finally feel whole when, I'll finally feel peaceful after, I'll finally become myself once I achieve. But if you look carefully, something strange starts to appear. The moment one desire is fulfilled, another takes its place. One problem disappears, another forms. One version of identity collapses, another is created. The mind survives through movement, through becoming, through seeking. And without realizing it, many people carry this exact same pattern into spirituality. They approach awakening with the same mindset they use to chase achievement, as if enlightenment is a destination, a future achievement, a perfected version of themselves. But that's where the deeper illusion begins. What's actually hiding peace? Because the truth is, what you are searching for is not being hidden from you. It is being hidden by the constant movement of your own mind, not intentionally, not maliciously, but psychologically. Thought continuously pulls attention away from what already exists, into the future, into memory, into comparison, into becoming. And because of that, most people rarely experience life directly. They experience their thoughts about life. Think about how often the mind is somewhere else, replaying conversations, imagining future scenarios, judging the present moment, trying to become better every second. Meanwhile, life itself is quietly unfolding underneath all of it. This is why silence can feel uncomfortable to so many people. Because when distraction fades, when stimulation fades, when striving temporarily stops, people come face to face with themselves. No acting, no self-image to uphold. No inner current of momentum pulling you along, just simple awareness, unfiltered and present. And for many people, that direct encounter feels unfamiliar, which is why noise becomes addictive. Not because noise truly fulfills them, but because silence reveals what the mind has been avoiding. And yet, paradoxically, the peace people are searching for can only begin to reveal itself in that stillness. The shift that changes everything. Not forced stillness, not pretending to be spiritual, not trying to act awakened. Real stillness. The kind where inner resistance begins to soften. Because in those moments, another truth starts becoming visible. You are not the stream of thoughts that keeps shifting. You are the awareness that sees them come and go. And that realization changes everything. Imagine standing beside a river. For most people, every thought pulls them into the current. Every emotion defines them. Every fear becomes personal. They become completely identified with whatever appears in the mind. But awareness is like stepping onto the riverbank. The river still moves. Thoughts still appear. Emotions still rise and fall. But there is now space between you and the storm. And in that space, something profound begins to emerge. Freedom. Not freedom from life's challenges, but freedom from being psychologically consumed by every passing mental experience. This is why some deeply conscious people seem calm even during difficult moments. Not because their lives are perfect, but because they no longer build their entire identity around temporary thoughts and emotions. The ego's final disguise. And this leads to one of the hardest spiritual truths to accept. The ego doesn't only appear as arrogance, sometimes it appears as constant self-concern. How am I perceived? Am I growing enough? Am I healing fast enough? Am I becoming enlightened yet? Even spirituality itself can quietly become another form of self-obsession. The ego simply learns new language, more spiritual language, more refined language. But beneath the surface, the mind is still reaching, still trying to secure itself in something. Real awakening tends to be much quieter than the mind imagines. There's less attachment to spiritual identity and a deeper ease in simply being. Plus, there's much less need to turn into anything different. And strangely, that's when life begins to feel more alive again. You begin to experience ordinary moments differently. The sound of rain against the window, the feeling of a single breath, sunlight quietly filling a room. Even the stillness between thoughts. Not because you're trying to force gratitude or convince yourself to feel positive, but because attention is no longer completely absorbed in endless mental noise. And when the mind finally becomes quieter, even for a moment, something unexpected happens. A simple sense of appreciation begins to appear naturally. What remains when struggle ends? This is why real spiritual truth can initially disappoint the ego. Because the ego wants transformation to feel dramatic, extraordinary, mystical, impressive. But true transformation is often the slow revelation of a deeper way of being, so subtle it is recognized only in hindsight. Sometimes it's simply the end of unnecessary inner struggle, not becoming superhuman, simply abiding in the quiet awareness beneath all thought. And maybe that's the greatest illusion people carry, the belief that peace is something we acquire, when in reality, peace may not be something we create at all, but something that slowly reveals itself as inner resistance begins to fade, not completely, not permanently, but enough to begin noticing something profound. Life has been here the entire time, beneath the overthinking, beneath the chasing, beneath the identity, and the moment you truly see that, everything begins to change. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing to Mystic Reflections for more videos exploring consciousness, awakening, inner transformation, and the deeper truths most people overlook. And before you leave, take one quiet moment today. No distraction, no goal, nowhere to get to. Just observe. You may notice something the mind has been too loud to let you see.